The mobile high court that is trying the murder suspect, Okello Onyum, over the murder of 4 toddlers found itself in a difficult situation of making forward and back progress. The prosecution had one and the last witness to testify in the court, whose examination and cross-examination were done by midday. Kenneth Henry Angulu, a forensic analyst with the Police Cybersecurity Department, was the 18th and final prosecution witness.
The prosecution has closed its case after producing 18 witnesses.
The closure of the chapter meant a switch of gears for Okello and the defense team to take over in defense against each of the 4 murder charges.
I find that it makes a case against you, requiring you to give your defense.
Justice Komuhangi Khaukha spelled out for Onyum the 3 options under which he would proceed to defend himself. The options to choose were for him to keep quiet, give sworn-in evidence, or give unsworn-in evidence.
In each of those options, you have a right to call witnesses to give evidence in your favor.
The implication of not giving a sworn-in evidence implies that the accused would have to defend himself without relying on his lawyers.
When you choose to take evidence without swearing, you will remain where you are and you will tell your story without anyone leading you. Your lawyers will not lead you. So you will tell your story uninterrupted without anyone leading you.
However, if Okello chose to give a sworn-in evidence, he would have to defend himself with the help of the lawyers.
If you choose to swear, to take oath, you will cross over and go to where the other witnesses have been going. And that way, your lawyers will ask you questions. The way you saw the prosecutors asking their witnesses, that is how they will also help you to tell your story. When you tell your story, then the lawyers for the state, the prosecutors, will have to cross-examine you or to ask you questions.
After the explanation, Okello was asked to make a choice from the options.
If I have that option, my lord, I would prefer to choose them, not now.
To choose when?
To decide on Monday what kind of defense I'll use.
What does he want?
My lord, he needs time.
Okay, he needs time, but then what else does he want from the court?
Court proceedings.
Justice Komuhangi adjourned the session for 30 minutes in view of enabling Okello to prepare to defend himself.
I gave you 30 minutes to interact with your lawyers so that you come and tell me which option you're taking and whether you have witnesses so that we are able to assist you to get those witnesses. So I want to hear from you.
Okay, my lord, then I will make a sworn defense.
Okello agreed, but asked the court to allow him to access his phones. He argued that the contacts of his witnesses were on the phone. He was allowed access to the phones, and after a while, he provided the court with contacts, but without the names of the witnesses. The court found itself in back-and-forth progress as Okello switched positions about defending himself. The stalemate appeared to appease Okello, who choked on laughter behind the mask.
I'm satisfied that he has been accorded adequate time and facilities to be able to defend himself. Nevertheless, I'll give him 1 more hour to fully compose himself and organize himself to come and give his defense.
Upon resumption of the trial, Okello, who had chosen to give a sworn-in evidence, now decided to make unsworn evidence.
Are you still going to give a sworn testimony, or you want to change your option?
I will change, my lord. I think I could change it.
Which option will you take?
I will use the unsworn statement, my lord.
Okay. No one will ask you any questions. Is that what you're opting for?
Yes, my lord. That's what I'm opting for.
When asked to defend himself pending those of his witnesses, Onyum declined, citing unpreparedness.
Give you some more time until tomorrow morning at 9, when your witnesses will also be here. We are going to endeavor to summon them. And so tomorrow we shall hear your evidence and the evidence of your witnesses.
The murder suspect
Christopher Okello Onyum has momentarily taken control of the court processes here in Gaba by slowing down the pace at which the trial was being moved. In just 8 days, the prosecution has presented 18 witnesses. This leaves Okello with the option of giving his evidence and that of his witnesses. The court has designated Friday for him to do this. And this means that the judgment day is not far away from today. Jackson Onyango reporting for NTV.